The laws of reality are out the window. Facts are out on the curb, and it's not even trash day. The candle is lit. The spirit is here. And it's time for you to buy your ticket to the world of Uriah Jokes Podcast.
Fantastic. What do you mean, welcome to my mind? I got too many people in here already. Wait, did you say it was paid? How much are the tickets? $3? What are you, nuts? $5 would have been pushing it, I guess, eh? That's how much open mic is for 5 minutes. If I sell 299 tickets, so I can say, he's a Spartacus, I'll sell tickets so I can say, Spartans, prepare for glory. And then he will be like, I'm Spartacus. No, he's Spartacus. No, I'm Spartacus. You're a ticket in my mind. Oh no, I just got a ticket to the crazy train. And welcome to the Halloween spooky volume of the Uriah Jokes Podcast. This is the fourth one we've done. And if you missed the first three, you're not alone in the house. In fact, if you watched it, you're alone in the house, and the killer isn't good at small talk. You got it. You are going to be talking about the weather on the phone. You really? And you are all out of minutes on your family plan. Alone in the house, and even the killer is too bored to call to investigate a cat and mouse game of horrors. This is the fourth Halloween special. So we're gonna cut to the music with aerial shots of stock footage, royalty free, setting the tone. And that tone, dreadful, ominous, for a sinister job at Camp Caspian. Was 1980, like always. A once blossoming cannabis grow-up now turned summer camp in the scenic mountain lands of Washington State, situated 49 miles away from the nearest town and 70 miles away from the nearest police station. Clearly a responsible decision by the people who own Camp Caspian. It was the cheapest camp to get into. Really? 99% cheaper than Camp Harvard. Man, I really wanted to get into Camp Harvard. Camp Caspian's first summer open called for 12 interns that were all hired with the qualification that stopped with quali and did not end in cations. Among these counselors was one particular man. Only one thing needs to be known about him. Then you'll know exactly what type of person he is. He's important to the plot, that's why we're talking about it, you moron. He brought with him an out-of-tune guitar. Sadistic, barbarous move that only a maniac with a personality that is nothing short of a dirty glass sitting ominously in the kitchen sink that everyone refuses to wash. He played it at the first campfire to the joy of the councilors.
Let's drift away from this world of madness. Take a little time to enjoy the silence. Feel the wind as it touches your lips. Feel the sun as you close your eyelids.
That joy, a cocktail of pent-up energy from the 12 campers sharing a Volkswagen Beetle on that 8-hour trip. The high spirits didn't last long though. Only 3 minutes before it became bluntly apparent the man could only play one song. What a nutcase! After a few nights of excruciating, bad, out-of-tune acoustic guitar songs filling the souls of the other counselors with a thick slab of despair, leading to wretched thoughts like, if a guitar gets stolen in the woods, do the trees tell the truth? Do the trees tell the truth through the power of the wind? Ask the Cure, wind, fire, and earth. What the hell am I doing? The guitar was so bad it distracted the fact that not a soul has arrived to the camp. What the hell?
It's only brightness. Take me by the hand and we'll try to find it. Time stands still as we lie and daydream. It feels so real. Can you see what I see?
To get away from the guitar, the counselors decided to have a secret campfire party. The disparaging thoughts of a maniac with an out-of-tune guitar instantly recarving their minds with the lust of the young ages that they are. And thick slabs of acid-laced Gouda cheese. Talk about a trip. Little did they know, the acoustic man with insomnia brought on by the trouble sleeping. He frequently went on walks to nowhere just like his life. On these walks, in the middle of the night, always bringing his guitar because that's all he is a man with a guitar, is his personality with one song. He's a one-hit. He's not even a one-hit wonder. He's nothing. But only this time brought something much, much worse and sinister. Meanwhile, the couples were having the time of their lives, sharing stories they'll forget in the morning, making plans that will be canceled by reality. But nothing mattered in this instance. Just the booze and acid coursing through their veins of regret that will follow them like a shadow during a cold winter day. Disconnecting them from the reality that no one has arrived at this camp for days. Unbelievable, but much to the chagrin. I hope that's a word. Much to the chagrin, he busted out of the bushes and began playing a song with something far more sinister than a guitar. Something straight from the hells of the gates of hell. And I'm talking about a ukulele. A counselor smashed a bottle over his head. Then another bottle, another, and finally a counselor yelled, "Enough! Stop this! What are you guys, nuts?" Use the empty bottles. Bottle after bottle, his ukulele was then thrown into the fire. After the 70th or 400th bottle was broken on his mind, he fell down like Carlos Mencia's career for stealing jokes. That is an old, irrelevant, scary tagline that will probably only get one laugh. The group dumped his body in the lake, feeling completely justified by their actions by living in a cloud of Acid Lake's memories that a Bond hit would make disappear in a cloud of functionality that is addiction to drugs and alcohol. People say that you bond over a beer. Well, how about a team building exercise? A team building exercise and murder. Had been a drought. The type of drought where it doesn't see any rain, the only rain being dust particles from the drought of life that is. So the body was found immediately. The lake dried up decades ago. So the moral of the story is don't bury a body in a lake if it doesn't exist. Plus, you can't bury a body in a lake, you moron, it floats. No one was ever caught for this urban legend because in the 1980s, no one kept documents. Everyone ripped them up to do lines of cocaine and make drawings for revolutionary new things like leg warmers. The camp closed, not because of the murder, but there was no lake, you morons. If you asked the locals, you wouldn't get a clear answer because the locals are beavers and beavers don't talk, ya morons. They chew, and you chew on this. The camp planned on reopening in 2020, but due to the coronavirus from Russia, it was instead given up a PPP protection program from the United States government, and the owner of the camp disappeared forever. Regardless, no one would send a resume, even in this economy. Unbelievable. The rumor today, and added by me to close the story. It's rumored that anytime you light a fire
At Camp Caspian,
you can faintly hear the terrifying sound of an out-of-town ukulele. No one knows much more about this, mostly because this story is made up. And this has been another borderline mediocre podcast by Uriah Wesman. Fantastic. We got a crow here, a candle, boom, boom, boom. Budgets.